lights, bright lights. So if I have the monitor this like plain white background type thing, then obviously it changes the reflection from the monitor. So then it looks a bit more like subtle, basically, rather than it being entirely pink. So I was just like trialing with that to mix it up. Because otherwise I look like I'm a beetroot faced kind of thing with all this like pink. But
also, I've gambled,
but I also don't get why there's still pink, because it's not pink. But yeah, it's one of those things.
Is any of your lights pink?
This one to my left is purple, and then one to the right is blue. But if I change it to blue, maybe that'll be... Oh, I'm changing the wrong one, that's why. If I change this one to a lighter colour... Oh, no, I'll change that to purple. I'll change this to blue. And then I do have this one, but it's too bright. It's too much. It's too bright, so I'm going to go off. Okay, finally I fixed it. I just had to uninstall, or at least I uninstalled the vertical video plugin, because I want to keep the multiple outputs plugin. So I don't know why that's the case, but it is what it is. So no vertical video anyway, because I don't have 100, I don't have 100 TikTok supporters anyway, subscribers yet. So that's good to know that I fixed that, and then I just need to double check that Twitch is working. I'll just play with, because yesterday I managed to get onto Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and X all at the same time, which is kind of cool. But I'm just like simplifying it. Let me just do YouTube and Twitch for now. And I also got onto Instagram to test it, but I realized that playing it all together, it was cutting. It was kind of like shutting down my OBS. This morning it was shutting down like 5 times in a row while I'm just trying to stream, so which is a bit irritating. So made the executive decision to remove vertical video stuff, because I'm not going to bother with Instagram just yet and TikTok just yet, because I need more subscribers. And then I'll just go with plain Jane YouTube and Twitch for now, and not all. I'll also remove X just for the time being, and Facebook, just so I can get some standard, consistent flow to things. Hopefully, I've updated my in meeting mode to also not just play the first video that it'll loop in the playlist. But obviously, I need to play enough to get it through. But I think chances are I should switch it off the first video, because that's probably... Every time somebody joins a stream, it'll play that first video too consistently, too intensely. Which is not a bad thing, but it also could get annoying. Right, it took ages to figure out how to remove these plugins as well. In Mac, it's a different place. So it's not in the it's not in application support, OBS-support plugins. It's within profile. It's within the profile. So I basically found it in a different location. I think I might have closed the window now. But I definitely didn't find it in the same place. So I had to go within OBS. I think I went to show settings folder. And then within there was the correct plugin to remove, or something weird like that. But anyway, looks like it's working, which is good. So, back in business, that's for sure. All right, now we can get on with the things. Get on with things. So hopefully this is because I think I was also deleting. I was deleting there's a saved instance of YouTube Live. So I was deleting the thumbnail to try and clear stuff out, but maybe that was giving me issues as well, but who knows. Anyway, what I'd like to do today is show you what I've been doing with my Don't Be a Doorstop channel. So for those of you who don't know, Don't Be a Doorstop is essentially a purpose entrepreneurship mindset podcast that Tom and I run, Tom being my brother. And the reason why it's called Don't Be a Doorstop is a doorstop is a great, a hammer is a great doorstop, but it's not made to be a doorstop. It's meant to hammer nails. So in life, are you a hammer and you've basically become a doorstop? And really, you should allow the doorstop to be the doorstop, and you as the hammer should go and find your nails, as it were. So, but yeah, hopefully that I can show you some of the edits that I'm doing, because I'm just going through the channel. So we've done like 50 episodes or 50 plus episodes now, and I'm wanting to update some of the thumbnails and metadata as well. And what I've done is I've created a custom GPT to help me do that. So let me just double check that this has got. So it's got Twitch. Just want to get the right screens up before. So I can show you what I'm doing. For some reason my Twitch chat isn't loading. Let's see. Let's retry it. Come on now. Okay, it's not, but I can still see YouTube chat. I can't say Twitch. Let me just load it up again and import it. Actually, whoop. What do you know? Oh, it might be because I need to log back in, because I might have like forgotten my login credentials. Alright, let me prep this then. So I've got the tabs there, I've got this. I'll show you the full flow. Alright, let me switch over to... there we go, it's loaded now. Cool. Maybe it just took a little bit of time for the drop in. Go on. Excellent. Right. I just want to show you a little bit of what I've been doing. So if I switch to my webcam one. Oh, interesting. My switch is not working. So I can't even switch scenes. Wait. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, cool. I have a duplicate scene with a different name. That's why. Okay, so let me just... I need to get the right crop on this scene. I'll just bump up so I know you can see everything then. Cool, go here. So this is Don't Be a Doorstop channel. And right now I've been going through... So I'll show you just like all of our videos. We've got some nice like covers with us in it. Then we got bored and didn't bother doing covers. Then we came back and did covers. Then I was using Midjourney to do images. But then I was like, these are cool and all, but I think one needs some text on it. Ideally needs our faces, but we haven't taken photos of ourselves in like any sort of like good capacity, because all the ones that we were stripping from the videos were like blurry, and also our shoulders were cut. So we need to do a photo shoot at some point with all the like the generic poses. And they were saying like you basically want real high like brightness on them. So obviously because we're using the lighting from the video, the lighting of our faces and stuff isn't that great. So it's a bit blurry. It's not the best. And we're doing funny things like holding a hammer over here and pulling faces over here. Yeah, we just need like high quality versions of like this image of Tom doing the emoji. That emoji with the surprised face. I also find these are quite dark for some reason. I don't know why. So anyway, if I go back to the home, I'll show you here. So you'll see that I've been updating these. So these are a bit punchier in this one. And I need to basically go back through these and this one because I didn't realize on a particular width, you see less. And then on the wider width, you see more. So I need to do this video. And also, I've been going into these videos and editing the videos and adding in descriptions and stuff and a bunch of tags because basically we're doing it so like newbie-esque that we didn't actually do any of this like in a like a hardcore way. So I wanted to just show you what the flow is. So I'll take this one here, right? So you'll see right now, this is literally what we would do. We would just put the Spotify link in and we would just focus on getting like a reasonably decent title. Again, what you'll notice here is I've got this vidIQ plugin, which is really helpful. I don't pay for it, so it's free. So you can do it for yourself. And what we'll do is we'll go through this video. So the first things first, I go over to transcriptgenerator.com. I paste in the video. I get the transcript of that video. Now this only works if it's actually public, I think. I don't think it'll work if it's private and so forth. It gives me the transcript of the video. I remove the timestamps. I make it all into a single line. I copy the transcript. I then bump over to my custom doorstop video SEO. Let me show you what this is, right? So I've basically put in a description in here. So like you're a YouTube SEO expert, create a title, description, takeaways, hashtag, tag creation, pinned comment, thumbnails. I put all these rules and I'm tweaking it and tweaking. As I come up with new things, I update it. I then am able to like run it properly. So if I paste in any transcription, I'll show you what it does for you. Yeah. So you see here, it's coming up with my YouTube title, my description, my key takeaways. I told it to like keep in our tagline, which is keep hammering those nails. It gives me the hashtags. It gives me the tags. My pinned comment, which is something new because of what I realized there was another GPT that did that. So I was like, cool, I'll take that. And then I take a thumbnail image prompt and I pump it into Discord, and I'll show you that in a sec. So I don't always change the title. Oh, it's got duplicate key takeaways. Okay, that's a bit weird. Maybe I've edited it and I've put in some weird like extra rule. I've only noticed that on this one. So I come in here and then I just do dashes. I'll do it for all of it and then I'll figure out which takeaways I want to keep. I think I'm going to keep, so that's, they're kind of highlight different things. Key takeaways and takeaways. Why don't I just double them up? I'm just, too much. Oh, this is the tagline anyway, so that wasn't a thing. Now, obviously, some of these might not be like quite right, but like some of these are quite like small, right? 672 videos, quite small. All in therapy. I have no idea. Oh, AI in therapy, is that? Yeah. So it's all in therapy. Okay, might not be mental health matters. I think potentially. Let me edit this. I wanted to see what the numbers. Yeah, there's nothing for this one, so let me do just like mental health. Let me just go creative. Mental health. Mental health matters. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, got double hashtag. Yeah, let's just keep them as double. I'm not too bothered about these old videos anyway, because they're old videos. So that's this. Now, I've realized that this has an AI thumbnail builder. I've not done it because I don't pay for it. So let's see what this will do. It'll generate off the title. Let me double check what this title is suggesting as well. So it's suggesting mental health insights, funny live brain demo. See, I'm kind of like happy with that. Maybe I need the word mental health. I think I'll do this. So emotional health and mental health importance. Trauma's impact, emotional health and mental health importance. Yeah, that's good. And now randomly this does my score here, and I can see like different like suggestions that it does. So my title is not easy to understand. That's fine. Has a custom thumbnail? No, but it's about to. So let's see. So no, it's not altered. This is fine. Let's go to the tags. Now this will also suggest tags that I should put in as well. So I've already got trauma, I've got mental health, mental illness. I mean, you can pick and choose what you think is appropriate here, but I'm just going to put them in to see. And you can refresh them, I'll give them other. Now I think, yeah, cool, if I press plus. Yeah. And I've got like 500 like options here, so. You could literally keep going and do all that stuff. Anyway, that'll do. Now let me try this. So I've never done this before. What is it going to do? I've always found that these are a bit whack. So I use my own custom written one, but let's see. At least it's got the writing in pretty decently. I mean, definitely better than I thought they were going to be. Okay, they're good suggestions, but I'm going to do my own thing. So, but that is cool to know. So let me show you my flow. So I've got a suggestion here, and I'm running Midjourney. How do I do this? Can I open this in a new one? Oh, okay. So I go / imagine. Let me just double check something before I. I wish there was a way in Discord that you could just show one individual chat rather than showing the whole thread of conversations that you've got. Because I can't collapse this sidebar. All right, well, let's do it like this. I can do it like this. Yeah, that's cool. So this is Discord, and in here, if I type Imagine, now I need to correct the prompt. You can see here, there's like create a thumbnail featuring split screen. One side Tom is holding it. Like, it literally doesn't know who Tom is, so that it doesn't work. Let's say a guy. It might not know what Prime Bottle is. And then I just literally remove this part because I don't want it. I find that it doesn't do text very well. And then this is the 16:9 like adapter. So it gives me 16. And you can see I've been doing different 16:9 ones. So I'm going to write text over it as well. So let me do variations of 1 and 3. So this just gives me actions to give, like, I like it, but I want variations. I like these. Oh, these are cool too. I think I really like that one. So it's my third one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. So this now upscales it. Copy image. Now if I go back into, if I go into here, I paste my image. This is just Figma. Ignore my board numbering. Lol. Take my image. I was checking it down. Remove the background image. And then my title. So this is where I can kind of come back to here. So what was it wanting me to say? Prime intrusion and mental health insights. And I just changed my title to be Trauma's Impact, didn't I? So this. Emotional and mental health. Actually, it doesn't make sense now. He's got a bottle, but I mean, it does. We must mention Prime in here or something. Cool, that's good enough for me. Right, I then go over to Tiny because it always does it slightly large. Because I do it 2 times and then I just compress it, so it has all the quality in it. Download that. Now, another thing I want to do is basically add chapters through the transcript. What I might do is create another GPT, because this allows me to put in timestamps, right? so it could see subject matter and stuff and exactly what time it's spoken about. So potentially it could also do that as well. But that's something I'll do later on. I'm not too bothered about putting in chapters for the time being. But yeah, that would be one way. So this is essentially what I've been doing, going through and optimizing all of them. So now if we go back to the channel, it's all cached. So the images don't always update straight away, but at least we know that this has been updated. So these are our just popular videos, and then these are our latest videos. I think we were using, so in Riverside, I'll show you this stuff too. So Riverside is what we use to record our podcasts. And this is the latest one that we've done. So this is the one before. You'll see here that it comes up with its own AI summaries. But I personally don't like the tone and the style of it. So it does come up with chapters, so that'd be decent enough to put in. But again, I feel like we know what a better cut is on this stuff. However, I might blend the two. So it might be that I use some of it, and especially for like the tags, the keywords, chances are these keywords are like decent as well. So it'd be enough for 500 keywords, right? Or 500, it might be 500 characters. But yeah, it allows then to put that stuff in. And also it gives us some better, or like some alternative title suggestions. So yeah, you have to pay for the business one, I think, to get the AI features. And something else that I tried was the AI voice. So you tell me if this sounds like me.
Welcome back to another episode of Don't Be a Doorstop. Today we're talking about X, Y, and Z.
Let me put the volume up again so you can hear it again.
Welcome back to another episode of Don't Be a Doorstop. Today we're talking about X, Y, and Z.
See, to me, that literally just sounds like an Australian guy. So wasn't that great, but it was cool. But when Tom did it, he was like, it sounded a lot like me. So I don't know what bit of text that he used, but it worked. So, oh, actually, yeah, Tom's here. Awesome, Tom. When you did the live stream of the not the live stream, the AI voice, what did you type in to get it to sound like me? Because this guy over here definitely does not sound like me.
Welcome back to another episode of Don't Be a Doorstop. Today we're talking about X, Y, and Z.
I'll give you the whole welcome back, right?
Welcome back to another...
Welcome back. Like, that bit sounds like me, but the rest of it doesn't. So I'm like, I think it's just funny. It doesn't quite sound like me. But it's a good go, because I would love to do an episode where it's purely AI driven. And another thing I've done, so not only do I have this GPT for the descriptions and stuff, but I've created a GPT of my own content style to help me make content a little bit faster. I've not used it officially properly yet, but I just programmed it on some of my articles. So yeah, I see your comments coming through. Thanks for pinging in. Yeah, it does sound like me. Then it goes Australian. Yeah, which is funny, isn't it? Oh, cool, I've muted. Great. So, like, we were using it, so it's great to have the chapters in, but I don't think that great. But yeah, so I think going forward, I think what I was doing is like predominantly allowing the Riverside AI to do its thing. Let's go back to the channel. Riverside to do its thing, and I think Tom's gone through and updated all the descriptions in here and put in chapters. And then I think thumbnails are the one things that I feel like need to be updated across these, because I've started to do like AI ones, Midjourney ones since 2024. So I think I should just do it a little bit easier there. So, yeah, I was thinking about having chat notifications so it's easier to engage with the audience. Yeah, I think because I'm not using Restream, I don't have a thread of comments, so I can't bring in the comments into the actual view. But if you use Restream, then it will show you it. But I'm just using OBS. Chances are OBS has a plugin to do that as well. So. And to be fair, I like this photo because he's there. But what I might be able to do is if I go in and let me see if I've got credits to do another AI thing. 3 credits remaining. Let's see what it does. It's a pretty good score anyway. And the title's a bit weird because, not weird, but like we speak about so many things in a video in 40 minutes. We jump across multiple different topics. We don't like zone in on one topic. So we've just put like everything and anything to make it happen. See, like I know what they're doing here with the whole like written stuff, but it's a bit too intense, isn't it? But cool thought though. Cool thought. It's pretty decent. Game or reality? Yeah, interesting. So I don't like it, but I do like this guy, and I think I've still got this guy knocking around somewhere. Oh wait, no I haven't, because I basically was straight downloading them from Midjourney, so I'll have them in my downloads. Why? Number one. Forgive the background noise. I'm just flicking through a bunch of videos. Right, I'm. Where is it? There we go. So these are a bunch of thumbnails. Oh, there's duplicate ones. I think it's because I compressed them. Let me take the larger ones. Yes. Let me start a new row. Let me do this one. Maybe if I put him. It's a shame he isn't slightly more to the right in the actual image, because I do like the fact that he's got the control. Maybe I can just chop his head. But I think, what was this one? I think the thumbnail that it wanted me to do here was like life hacks and so auctions. Let's just take this guy again. Let's run it through the mill. What I also need to do is, rather than having to tell it here's a new transcript because it thinks I'm doing edits on the existing one, or like adding more to the existing thing, I want it to be like every time you get a new message, every time you get a new batch of text that looks like a transcript, just believe that it's a new video. So don't try and like blend the two together, because obviously I still want to be able to talk to it to like adapt some of it. Yeah. Right, I'll be back in a bit, but we'll continue where we left off shortly. Yes. See you shortly. If I can find the right scene to apply.
Quite
yeah,
nice.
it makes a massive difference.
So if we forget to record that, we can launch something. So the question this week is, what how would you be innovative in your life? So you might be going in one direction. How would you turn the corner and go a different direction? From doing stuff with cars to then farms. What is your opposite end? I don't know.
Yeah. Opposite end
If
innovation.
you flip the coin,
ideas.
You're only working on one side of it. So what's the opposite? What's the heads to your tails, or what's the tails to your head?
What's the head to your tails? What a great phrasing. Yes, I agree. So this week's question is, what's your head to your tails? What's the head to your tails? Yeah, not what's your head to your tails. And on that note, keep hammering those nails. We'll see you next week. Bye for now. Can't remember if you talked about the frying pans while we were recording or not.
Those frying pans are up for auction.
So they're in my room because I'm going to hit play. You know when it's like, and at the end you have like a musical outro. I'm going to play the Don't Be a Doorstop theme with these pots and pans. So hang around till the end of the episode. I'll play the pots and pans. Guys, we've just been sat here for like 20 minutes chatting, realizing that the auto record setting hasn't actually worked. And Tom monologued for 20 minutes before then I joined, and I've chatted for 20 minutes. So we've failed.
Cram into 30 seconds.
That was the best piece of content we've ever done, and we have to recreate it now. So let's pretend that you've never heard these stories, Tom, so then I can tell you again. What I think we should do is let's kick off the recording, and then I will start the recording with the story, unless you want me to start the story, and then we can kick straight into the recording. But it's up to you.
So we're going to have, well, the preamble is pretty short now, isn't it? The preamble is cut. Doorstop!
Yeah, let me do the preamble. Basically, it's my birthday tomorrow. Yeah, this will be like the times two kind of
the
preamble.
Teaser.
It's my birthday tomorrow, which is I'm excited about. I'm going to be turning 34. I've been very kindly given a PlayStation 5 by my beautiful wife, Kemma. And I was playing it. Basically, I've been playing a PS4 Call of Duty. I've realized that when I played it, the graphics didn't load in when I played it online. And now finally they do. So I've kind of been brought back to where everybody else is playing. So it feels like underwhelming that like this is the standard that I was expected to have through my PlayStation 4. But some of the benefits now is like, it's a digital version, so I don't have a CD drive. It's all just like hard drive stuff. I downloaded the new Modern Warfare 3 game because I really enjoy those games. I've always enjoyed their gameplay. Like Modern Warfare 2 had some really good gameplay where you hijack a car, you then drive it, you then shoot other people on the other car, you then get out your car and jump to the other car while it's all driving because you're chasing somebody. Some of that gameplay is like the best gameplay that I've experienced. So I'm hoping that will be the case in this game. I've only played a couple of rounds. One noticeable thing.
There's pots and pans in the corner.
There's no pots and pans in the corner. Oh, there is pots and pans in the corner. You won't be able to see it if I chop it at this. It's because these are for you. And it's in my room because I need to remember to say, hey, do you want some pots and pans?
I thought there was going to be a percussion. Just you doing the doorstop on...
Yeah. It's a part of my percussion thing. So yeah, they're actually for you. So if you want them, it's a wok and 2 frying pans, but they're Tefal. Or Tefal, is that how you pronounce
good?
it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that a brand?
So the good ones. It's because they don't work on our induction
fun.
cooker.
Are these
so
the giveaways for our fans?
Yeah, the
those who
giveaways if you comment. Yeah. Well, we didn't even get the 2 comments of the bus butt, so yeah, it's unlikely that anybody's going to win.
Well, we didn't put a timeline on it, to be fair. But to be fair, we did get one, Johnny Warburton.
Yeah, we did. So thanks, JW.
Listening.
So yeah, for
we have to bleep out his name just in case.
No, not for legal reasons. But yeah, so the PlayStation 5 has like 800 megabyte speed rather than the PlayStation 4, which was much lower. So I'm hoping that will improve my my abilities when it comes to like less lag and so forth, which is good. So that was that.
So watch the gaming YouTube.
Yeah, watch the gaming space. Hopefully I'll start streaming that. And then funny story. On the weekend, obviously.
Wait there. What was the butts comment from Johnny Warburton? So the rest of the 2 listeners are listening that are family members.
I actually can't remember what the bus butt thing. I'll have to look it up. Maybe we can put this in the episode. yeah, let's put this in the episode because then it'll give me time to find it. But yeah, on the weekend, obviously, I've got the drum kit in this room, so I had to clear the bed out. I've obviously kept the mattress for soundproofing, or like acoustic kind of like vibes, because otherwise it'd be super echoey in this room, because it already is, even with this mattress. And I took the bed frame to the storage unit that we have. We just have a tiny storage unit. Put it all in the car, drive it to the storage unit, unload it. I try and get in the door, but my app's locked out, so I spend ages trying to get back into the thing. I try and take it through the door. I realize that the frame horizontally is too wide to go through the door, so I unload it onto another rack, onto another like trailer thing, and then get it through the door. I then go up the lift to my floor, go all the way to the floor, try and open the lock, and it does not open. Turns out they've changed the locks when they did some maintenance.
Dun, dun, dun.
But lo and behold, when they send you that email, there was no mention in the first line or the subject line that, hey, you need to come and get your keys. I'd gone on a Saturday when it was closed. And also, when you ring the emergency number is only to get you out the lift if you're stuck in the lift or if you're locked in the building. It's not to like help you get into your unit. So I left all my stuff. And I was like, this looks like
signal if you get locked in the lift anyway.
No, you don't. So I have to come all the way out to call them as well. So I propped it all near the door. Then I was like, this doesn't look covered. And I've got like a plastic sheet in the car. So I went back to the car, get the plastic sheet, and then put the plastic sheet around my items that were outside my door. Then I was like, called Bank Holiday Monday. So Sunday closed, Bank Holiday Monday closed. So like Tuesday is the day that they see it. Thankfully, I had an email today, because it's Tuesday, that they've put all my stuff in the unit, which I'm like, great. So funnily enough, they didn't tell me how many things they put in the unit. So maybe they've only put like one box because everything else got stolen.
That one sheet.
But they've got cameras. yeah, that one sheet, the plastic sheet that I put in.
Someone wanted the bed, but not the sheet.
Yeah, so thank you, Lord, that nothing got stolen, because I was worried that it would. But I took a photo and was like, Kim, are you okay with this stuff being stolen? She's like, yeah, because you always got to be okay with that. So thankfully they've done that. So that saves me going today. And then I'll be like, cool, I'm on holiday, so I'll pick up the keys some other point. But yeah, so there you go. That's our ramble part 2 that's been done in a much shorter time, because we've just been literally speaking with the recording being off, which is, I think this is the only time that that's happened, though, isn't it?
Well, we've trialed the auto record bit today, which didn't actually work.
Come on. Yeah.
So I wonder if maybe you have to log into it first, because it's your like account and I'm classed as a guest, maybe. But that's something that we have to look into.
Yeah, maybe indeed. But yeah, that's it. So, do you want to add to any of the pre-ramble? Or shall I get us started?
No, we could kick in. Might as well.
Cool. All right.
So, here's a preamble question, actually.
Okay.
Might as well have a chat.
Yeah.
I can see the yawn. Right, go into presenter mode.
I was just like, what do I do? Do you do the whole like smile, like pause, and then start?
Because if we have the doorstop intro video thing, could we just slot it in here? Can you throw it in now, and then we start? Because then it makes it easier for editing.
Fortunate, because it's like I would have to screen share. It would be a third camera, but I don't know. I don't think so. And also maybe the paid version would have this ability to like run like intro stuff, because you can still live stream here, can't you?
Yeah,
but yeah. Maybe people would
throw
think
in media.
the OBS thing.
So
right.
Maybe we need to give that a go at some point.
But the media stuff is usually just audio, so it doesn't actually allow you to think.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no. Play audio and video files. Files played while recording are saved as a separate track. There we go.
Tell how much planning we put into this podcast.
Yeah, and how much we know about the tech that we use. Cool.
Do you have
we'll
access
try that for
to
next time.
Because maybe we could try it live. Well, even though we're not live, but
it might take a little bit of time to upload it. But let me see if
just longer preamble. We could talk about the YouTube ratings.
Yeah, the ranks. Yeah. Now you should summarize the 20-minute chat that you had on a solo thing.
So my solo chat was thinking, or talking to myself about Dan going for his drink, short chat, and then what should we talk about? And I was saying how we could potentially recap or have a part 2 for the ones that have viewed well on YouTube. So then I was just naming out the ones that have done well on YouTube. Anything with 50 views and above, So the number 1 was Build a Legacy with No Reward. Number 2 was WWDC 23 recap, so last year's Apple event, software Apple event, which we're half thinking of maybe doing a live one for this year, but we might trial that. Don't Be a Doorstop episode 1, so I guess that's for everyone that was checking us out and seeing if we're any good at doing it for the first time only. How I Optimize Life with Dyslexia. So it's interesting how the dyslexia topic came up. Bilingual Dreams and Dedicated Thinking Time. And then Trauma, Impact, and Emotional Health Importance. The reason why I laughed is I read that wrong on my own. Then I read it wrong with you. But luckily the recording, I laughed and then didn't read it properly. The joys of dyslexia, guys.
Yeah, I think the legacy one is very interesting. But
I have noticed, I think we might need to do Don't Be a Doorstop in Welsh, because I was thinking this recently. I want to find more Welsh good podcasts, because the only one I listen to at the moment is the footy one that I think is sponsored by BBC Sounds or whatever, where it's the 2 football commentary guys. They're quite good at banter and stuff, so it's quite nice. But yeah,
there is like a There is like a podcast website, like a Welsh podcast website, which is a directory of Welsh podcasts. And maybe you should try and find that and have a look at that to see if there's any ones that could be of interest. I think what I find is difficult is switching over to Welsh, because then none of the transcribing stuff, none of the that stuff then makes sense. And also chances are people are like, don't know Welsh, so I'll drop off here, because you can't create subtitles for it for just that part. It just thinks it's English subtitles throughout. So it'd be really interesting when YouTube gets clever enough to do like multilingual videos, as in you have somebody speaking Spanish and then somebody speaking English, and it would be able to give you the Spanish subtitles, which you could do manually yourself. But I'm saying, like, if it could automate it and you say, hey, there's 2 languages being spoken, or 3 languages, or if it just recognized it. I actually wonder if
maybe that should be our saying. Instead of cut that, it should be build it.
Yeah, that's
all the things that we come up with.
Yeah, because maybe Riverside has the ability to do multilingual stuff, but it's difficult. It
does, but I think it's selected on certain languages, I want to say.
Right.
Probably the classic Spanish, Italian, French.
And Welsh is not supported typically like that quickly.
Yeah, I think it's usually to 5th tier of language, probably Welsh is at the moment.
Yeah.
It's been probably bumped up a little bit with Welcome to Wrexham, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, I did try and upload it, but there's a 100 megabyte limit, so I'm not going to be able to get it on.
Well,
anyway,
there we go.
I can't remember if you talked about the frying pans while we were recording or not.
Those frying pans are up for auction.
So they're in my room because I'm going to hit play. You know when it's like, and at the end you have like a musical outro. I'm going to play the Don't Be a Doorstop theme. Okay, I need to delete some of these old things. I accidentally clicked on the wrong one, didn't I? You can't right-click a scene without activating the scene. Or you can't right-click on a scene, you can only click on it, which switches it. So I was building some vertical scenes so I could stream to TikTok and Instagram, but they are... I think it's crashing my OBS, so I think there's a better way. I did hear somebody was running 2 OBS instances. So it had like a vertical setup and a normal horizontal 16:9 setup, but I don't know, I think that's a bit much, but it does seem better because it was crashing this morning for just no apparent reason. I'm like, if big streamers are using this, then why is my instance crashing? It does not make sense. But maybe it's because they're only streaming to one channel at a time, and that would make a whole then different gameplay much easier. Right, so where were we? Wanted this one, didn't I? So I got the transcript. I pumped it in here just to see what would be a good one, and then this is like gutter scams, but it's not a gutter scam. The reason it says gutter is because there was basically a guttering company that did some like custom, like a handwritten note. I thought that was like a clever thing, so we mentioned that in the video. So I've just compressed it. Download this other video. All I've done is I put text on the right hand side. So if I change this, so like PS5 review and unique marketing approaches. I'm not sure if we should change this. What did the GPT say? I might change this title to be like PSV review, clever marketing. Epic fail turned win. I don't even remember why it said an epic fail turned win. Yeah, and setting healthy boundaries. I won't bother putting all this in the thing, in the image. That'll do. Cool, so we've got all these done here. I wish it was quicker in reloading. There is a trick where you can reload it without that, because I've got cache disabled. Yeah. Cool. Well, that's another one. And hopefully this means that each of these videos over time, so these are best performing ones today, just below 200. Hopefully with the tweaks of the descriptions in, they'll get more coverage, or like a release, kind of like a second round of impressions or views or whatever, which is good. So 106 videos. So I think that includes all these stories as well. So but yeah, I think if we update all of them to this style, I think it'll really be a really cool grid of stuff, which would be nice. I'm also tempted to change this as well, but I'll leave it for now. Cool. See, for some reason, I can't actually interact with any of the components inside my sources, so I can't even interact with the modal with the videos that are playing for you guys to like switch it to another video, because I'm mindful that I think it's still on video too, but I should have like, I did update the URL to do looping, shuffle. So I hoped that it would do random, but again, the URL tweak with shuffle in it might not actually be correct and might not work, but I thought I'd give it a go anyway. So. Maybe this afternoon as well, I'll record another video. I need to record another personal video, and for that I just created a new, I think I created a new one. No, I didn't. Okay. Webcam logo. Oh, webcam plus logo? Yeah, cool. So this is like the live, and this is the 6-figure one. So I'll revert it from the live to the 6-figure one. So then hopefully I could just chop the video, but it does mean I have to download it. So Because before what I did is I actually recorded, I streamed from Riverside, and then I could go into the editor to edit the video, but that means I do a bunch of post stuff. Actually, this could be done as a virtual camera, right? So if I go to Riverside, I could use OBS as a virtual camera, which means the border is already in play. Is that true? So can I do this start virtual camera? So there's now a virtual camera, hopefully. Okay. Oh, all these windows have suddenly appeared. What was that? Oh, I can finally interact with the playlist. Okay, maybe there was some weird glitch there. So. I'm doing multiple things at once. One, I want to see if the doorstop playlist actually goes to a random video. I think it did. Oh, I don't think it did. I think it's still doing the same order, but that's fine. Maybe I should just start the playlist halfway down the page. So, right, I can close that. Go back over here. So I want a virtual camera, right? So, no, it won't. Okay, so it doesn't look like this works properly. So I thought in OBS, if I did start virtual camera, that would provide me, if I share this stuff, let me go to my computer. That would essentially provide me with an ability to select it from this list, but it's not, which is a shame. However, if I still join and I recorded, then at least I would be able to do both recording the actual conversation in here at the same time, and I would have all this off. Yeah, I'd want all this stuff not to stream it. Oh, this is where you can actually look at, you can join the actual audience. And then I think that means you can chat in here, ping in messages. All right, well, that's good to know. Can't do it as I hoped. Oh, this is interesting. So let me go back to you here. So now we've upgraded. We've got this theme. Oh, okay. I need to upgrade again. Yeah, this whole, like, I'm already paying monthly, and then they want to give a 15. Just like, can't you just give me all this stuff within the business thing? And then down here, I can add like, oh, I already had that open. Like more styles, like small, medium, large. I don't want to go live though, so. There should be a turn off all. Because I don't want to do live, I just want to do a straight recording. But, yeah, it is what it is. Cool, well that's, so what do I do there then? So basically when I want to record a video, I'll do it straight in Riverside, like normal, rather than doing it in here. I could start recording straight in here, would that be easier? Kind of have to edit it anyway. So I might just record it straight in Riverside. And hope that it doesn't automatically live stream me. And this virtual camera thing doesn't quite make sense then. I must be missing the mark a little bit on that, but I can work that out later. Let's go back to this version. Cool, well, I think I've done enough here. I'm gonna drop off and go and get some food. So thanks so much as always for spending your precious time with me. And yeah, I hope you learned a little bit from like the process behind the scenes of how we put together our YouTube descriptions, titles, tags, hashtags, pinned comments, and so forth. So until